Now, as you're going to see as I'm filing this, you don't go straight across back and forth. You go in a motion like this. And all you're really doing is you're sculpting. Make it the shape that you want. Make it look the way you want it to do. It's not hard. Get your heavy cuts out of there so that when you buff it later, they don't show up. A few of them here and there. You're always going to get them with a jigsaw anyways. Basically, you just kind of go through, take any high points off, make it flow easier. Okay, so far so good. Now it's back to the Dremel tool again with one of the sanding discs and grinding discs, or not grinding heads, and we'll get this puppy smoothed out and get the edges ready, and then we're all set to go. Okay, so excuse me, we're ready to go here. What I've got is a little grinding stone on my Dremel this time. Works well. This is going to get all those file marks out of it, and then we'll start our sanding of the edge after this. Keep forgetting those darn safety glasses. Any of that aluminum burr doesn't take much. Okay, so we're going to continue on with a little bit of sanding. I put a little barrel sander on there this time. Just keep sanding. That's getting nice and smooth now. I don't know how well you can see that. It's getting smooth and right out nice. Sharpen them tips. No point in being a flame unless there's a sharp lick. Okay, so there we go. Oh yeah, that's nice and smooth. Yeah, that's gonna work out well. So there we are so far. We're ready to start the sanding episode. I'm gonna use a little, they're called jeweler's files, just to take the last little bit of edge off our sanding side. You don't want any sharp surfaces or anything like that, so take that. We just smooth her down. It doesn't take any time at all to do this. Once again, you can work on an angle. Now, when I start with the sanding process, I always use a wet, dry sandpaper, and I'll start at 220 grit. Get her damp. This gets messy too. Might want to, if you have a wedding ring, you might want to take it off. It's gonna trash your hands big time. So anyways, we just start sanding. Get the imperfections, the impurities off this stuff. Make sure you always go in one direction with the grain. This is such a long, tedious process. Just keep going and going and going. Well, not bad. Not bad. There's a lot of flaws in this aluminum. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a lot of little marks and stuff all through here that are going to be a real pain in the arse to get out. And there it is already. So I'm going to keep going with some sanding. I'm going to do some 220 grit. Then I move up to 320, 440, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,500, and then finally 2,000 before we hit the polishing compounds at that point. So I'm just going to continue on here, and I'll be back with you shortly.